Today, we would like to talk about program maps and some of the questions surrounding their use. A program map is a visual representation of a student's academic journey through a discipline's specific program. It includes sequentially laid out coursework to program completion, career information, and if relevant, some transfer guidance. Program maps help students find their way through a college's program. Maps sequence courses by semester, eliminate course-taking uncertainty, highlight milestones, and assist students to understand a program's overall requirements and timeline. So what are the elements of a program map? A program map covers the entire program for full-time students with a timeline to completion. It includes suggested math courses relevant to the program and embeds completion of a college-level math and English in year one. A program map includes at least one program course in the first term and 3 in the first year. A map also highlights academic and student support milestones, and the map makes room for students' prior credits, educational goals, and possible transfer destinations. So what are the principles behind program maps? Program maps are an idealized semester-to-semester schedule that include a program's required courses, as well as general education courses for degrees that offer a transfer pathway. Although the level of specificity of GE courses is decided by each college locally, some best practices include listing courses that build students' competencies cohesively. Transfer-oriented program maps may list courses that align with transfer institutions' expectations, and they also inform students of the best transfer options for their program. Program maps may embed in their career competencies and help students understand the skills that they will acquire and how those may help them in the workplace. Many program maps also include information about career options, both at the time of completion of the program and long-term career projections. There are surprises, ideas, limitations of program maps. Some colleges, such as Skyline College, have found that mapping programs first allows meta majors to emerge organically as program maps shed light on course-taking patterns. Maps do not provide scheduling information to students, but they may help strategic enrollment management and scheduling practices to become more intentional. Program maps are best when created through an equity lens. Program maps have the potential to close the gap in information for students on salary, career options, and career outlook, and many colleges create maps that serve not so much faculty preferences as student needs. Program maps are publicly visible on college websites and help students in their decision-making when choosing a program or when they need general information. A student's educational plan is usually housed within a student's account and offers customization that takes students' unique situation into account. There are some ongoing questions. What about part-time students? Most colleges begin with full-time maps and later develop part-time maps. What about CSU or IGETC patterns, local degrees, ADTs, etc.? Won't all these options create too many options that might confuse students? They may. Cross-functional teams and a strong student voice may assist with designing maps that are informative without being overwhelming. Do we really have to map all our programs? Many colleges offer several hundred programs. Some have embarked on mapping them all, while others have taken a look at demand for and completion of their programs, often leading to faculty deciding to archive, modify, or merge programs. What software should we use to house our program maps? Many successful colleges have left this question to be answered last. They mapped by hand or by using office software. Then they sought input from students on the general design, layout, and level of detail of their maps. These colleges also determined compatibility of their existing systems with software they were considering for housing the maps before making a final decision. So who maintains program maps? Maps do need to be updated and maintained, and colleges need to plan for this ongoing work. It is often a counselor or other professional familiar with curriculum details to do this type of work. So there you are, knowledge about program maps and how they can be beneficial in supporting completion and achievement of our community college students' goals.